Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. This is a round 2 match between Essendon and the Dogs. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. Here come the teams. Joins me. Who's your pick today, huh?
Pleasure to be here. I like the Dogs. They come in well back, but understandably so. But don't for a moment think they're going to get this all their own way.
Receiver right half, thank you. The coin toss is about to take place. It's second taking on 12, and there's no love for the underdogs this week. They have a point to prove. All systems go for what should be a beauty. Smiley wins the first ruck contest. Burgess, Cox, bouncing ball. Solid tackle. Attracted a crowd. The umpire will have it. Smiley slaps it out. The team physios will be working overtime. Very congested in the early going.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
Quaynor can send them into attack. He's gone! Walker affects the turnover. They have absolutely spifflicated him. We will do it all again.
Lots to analyse, Gaz. What stands out? I've got nothing yet. But thanks anyway.
Good ruck work and good roving too. Cox takes a bounce. An opportunity here. He's a smart player, but he hasn't struck that as well as he might have. Only behind.
You've got to be sharper than that in defence. They're lucky it didn't cost them.
Walker with the footy. Who's front and centre? Adams navigated the traffic. Not on my watch, he says. This is promising. Mondella, right place, right time, goal.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Panthers on the board early. Smiley with a deft tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Puts the foot down and away he goes. Kicks to space. Which way will it bounce? Taranto. Heads for the pocket. The Sharon hits the deck. Cook is calm in a crisis. The sprint is on. They've put themselves under pressure. Goes for home. He doesn't miss many, and that is no exception.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Panthers having a good patch. Punch clear. Burgess with a chance to send it forward. What's he got on offer? He's put the foot down. Uses his pace to great effect. They've got time to put the kettle on. Haywood went bang. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a 6-pointer.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Dogs just haven't been able to get their teeth into it yet. Smiley with a deft tap. This is promising, showing some dare. Takes them on. Can he find a teammate? Cripps got a fist in. Clark honours the lead. Good luck catching him. Searching kick. They're moving the footy well here. Wilmot marks. That's hard to stop. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
You've got to be switched on to your opposition's ball movement much better than that. It was all too easy.
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The The Dogs have opened their account. The big men fly. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Breaks the line, delivers to centre half forward. Draper doesn't want to turn it over there. That hand pass was telegraphed. Taranto, now it's someone else's problem. Burgess wins a hard ball. Smiley getting involved. Lipinski clears the area. Knew the tackle was coming. Dealt with the pressure. Jaff closed him down. Farms it out. Who's got the wheels? Cox wants to take the game on. Provides some run. 3 bounces now. This deserves a goal. He's put it the wrong side of the stick.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
DeConing to bring it in. Not often you see it forward spoiling the ball. Cripps, Walker on a lead. He's generally a good kick. Humphrey under pressure. Takes the advantage. 2 in a row if he gets it. And he does.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that and they won't be behind for long.
The Dogs are back in business. The 2 big men do battle. Higgins, Cripps, Quaynor running in support. Can he hit a target? They've moved it well and given themselves a good look here. Hooks it into the pocket. Lipinski with a big fist. You can't question his commitment. Mackay, Smith takes a bounce. Hoping for a big contested grab. No one can mark. Couldn't burst through. Smiley. He loves to run and carry. A second bounce. He's ad-libbing and doing it well. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Panthers have steadied after they were challenged. The big men fly. This is promising, showing some dare. Bursts through the middle, normally delivers. Bontempelli has a vice-like grip. What was he thinking? He's besieged, but he's done for holding the ball.
His annoyance can only be with himself for lack of awareness.
Mackay read that one like a book. He's stolen a match. They'll compete inside the 50. Bontempelli, strong grab.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. Good kick. Higgins can keep it moving. Hill with a chance to run. The Dogs not at their best so far. DeConing, can he be the fire starter? They've opened them up here. Slowing it down. Gotta go now. Probing ball. Well played. Seizes the moment. Clever kick. Cripps with half a chance. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Can they see off these last moments before the break? Smiley wins the hit out. Dean dishes it off. Jaff. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. You can see their confidence growing. Ross needs to be quick. The Panthers get away to a very good start. Lots to discuss as we hit the first change. Time to check in with Gary.
The Dogs were slow out of the blocks and they're already playing catch-up. The scoreboard damage isn't enormous though, and a good second quarter can get this game back on terms by half-time. It all starts in the midfield and making sure they give their forwards the best chance to kick a winning score.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. Dean lays it off. That's poor play. Quaynor Through the centre square he goes. No arguments there. Tidy ball. Wilmot. This is a big opportunity. What's he got on offer? Sets a task for the forwards. Smith tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Ackermanis. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. Adams palms it down. Quick snap, and that's a goal!
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Plenty of heat in this game. Adams, Quaynor, desperate to win it back. He ran into a brick wall. To no one in particular. Adams, hunting the footy. Takes a bounce. A second bounce. Adams with a flying shot at goal. It's good.
It eases the pressure on the forwards when you have midfielders chipping in.
The Panthers by 14. Adams punches it out of the ruck. Cripps. Ackermanis mops that one up. Handballs it to nobody. He's put the foot down. Gets his kick despite the heat. Bontempelli makes good contact. Taranto provides some run. Uses his pace to great effect. Boot, ball, goal!
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Smiley has had his measure today. Adams, Dean in the right spot. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He's been busy so far. Haywood couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
The Dogs simply have to find a way to get the ball inside 50 more often here.
Adams wins the hit out. He's under close attention. They're tackling with venom today. Smiley has got on top. Dean, he'll work all day. He's unlucky to be pinged for insufficient intent in his own forward line.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
That's skillful. Lipinski runs onto it. He's lost it. Kicks to space. Smith making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Foot race on. Who can get there first? He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire will have it. Adams wins it down. Neal in a hurry. Smith, good build-up. Yeah, one step ahead. Dean under pressure. It's not a fair fight. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Smiley smashes it out of there. He loves to run and carry. This is exciting footy. A bit of a panicked handball. Anyone's ball. It's a tough game. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Smiley with the tap. Dean. Good luck catching him. In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work too much, in fact.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Walker brings it back in. The kick is precise. The Dogs might be about to start something. Quality delivery by foot. They need a spark. Coleman has charged into space. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Petrarca at close quarters. Cops some unwanted attention. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Smiley. It's a masterclass in ruck work. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. The ruckman going for a run. Shades of Justin Madden now at Waverley. He'll back himself here. What can he do? He can kick an amazing goal.
The Dogs must be hoping that their opponents can't keep this standard up because they're just not able to compete with it.
The Dogs really need to respond now. Smiley, he's worth his weight in goal. Takes a bounce. Uses his pace to great effect. Throw in deep in the pocket. Haywood.
Got to set up well for the stoppage to make sure they don't score from it.
Adams punches it out of the ruck. Hayes. Ross. Crunching tackle. He's set upon. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Adams gets his hand to it. Dacos. Burgess with a steal. He's put it through.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
The Panthers have got it on their terms. Smiley is giving him a bath. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. There might have been an argument for a free kick there. Smiley is teaching him a lesson. Manages to get off a handball. Mondello. This is promising. Time to turn on the Jets. Adams has it on a string. He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one.
The Dogs are falling well short of the standards they set for themselves. In fact, there are some signs that they might be about to drop their bundle.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. Dacos got his palm to it. Smith, that's commitment to the cause. The umpire says he had no prior. Smiley wins the hit out. The Dogs continue to be second to the ball. Dean has a ping. It won't be a goal. Is that a deliberate rush behind?
I have no idea why he's done that.
They've struggled to get it past the centre. Stevens has found some space. Off he goes. They can't catch him. They're moving the footy well here. Waiting for someone to come at him. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Probing ball. Stewart, dangerous to leave on his own. The Dogs need to make inroads soon. Sees something he likes. Goes long. The kick was misdirected. Provides some run. Can he hit a target? Lipinski takes an excellent grab. Taranto. Catch me if you can, he said. A second bounce. Kicks it goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
The Dogs are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Dogs are looking down and out. Dacos with a deft tap. Smith, Cripps with time. Can he be the Firestone? Wilmot throws it on the boot. Cox wins it back. Under pressure. Bouncing ball. Takes a bounce. This is exciting footy. He's put the foot down. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Dogs need to turn things around this quarter. Their supporters will expect more effort and the coach will demand it. I'm not for a moment suggesting that they're not having a go, but neither have they been frenetic like we know they can be. As Paul Roux says, there's effort and there's absolute effort.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Smiley has been dominant in the ruck. Cripps, Quaynor. Wilmot is in the clear and marks uncontested. Good kick. Humphrey, it sits and he's in business. He's got another one.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better for them.
The Dogs are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Smiley. Adams into the action again already. Managed to get out despite the tackle. Hayes. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. Wants to take the game on. From 35, this must be a goal. It is.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
The Panthers, in this form, would challenge anybody. The two big men do battle. Cripps on the same page as his ruck. Smith. Neal, solid tackle. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. Smiley wins the tap. Quaynor, Smith, the Dogs are good with their hands. Stevens. Hill, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Mackay, he's caught. He's drawn a crowd. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. The two big men do battle. Quaynor, it's a desperate tackle. Dacos, he's put it through.
They've been very accurate. They've needed to be in order to stay in this match.
Maybe there's a glimmer of hope, just a glimmer. Smiley continues to have his way. He'll work all day. He just dropped it. Dacos runs onto it. They're a big chance here. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. Smiley has rucked tirelessly. Dean gathers. That's online. It's a goal. Are they on their way back?
You wouldn't think they could win the game, but they might just make them a little nervous.
The Panthers wouldn't want to think they've got this one. Smiley, the winner there. He's wrapped up. A bit of a panicked handball. In no man's land. He's stopped in his tracks. To no one in particular. Loose ball on centre wing. Takes a bounce. A second bounce. Who's at home? Haywood appreciates that delivery. Just had to get it out. The sprint is on. Ross hunting the footy. That's not going to be a goal. The Dogs might be about to start something. Smith shoved him in the back. Tidy ball. Higgins working hard and presenting well. Uses his pace to great effect. Neal out of the congestion. Marshall, clever kick. Wilmot, this is a big opportunity. Humphrey provides some run. He's put the foot down. Breaks the line. Open goal beckons. It's there!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Dogs have had a great patch. They might as well not have a run. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Higgins, that's in the back. Searching kick. Mackay heads them off at the pass. Burst through the middle. Looking to extend this margin. Ross outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He hasn't troubled the scorers, and he won't with that effort. That's skillful. It's come unstuck.
He's batting at 100% so far.
He's tugged it. That won't score, and they're away. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
To push the margin beyond 30.
Can he find a teammate? Haywood, he's all on his own and marks.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
No problems there.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Panthers by 34. Smiley, it's been a mighty performance. Burgess, Cox, Higgins, desperate to win it back. Quaynor, Smith, a quick getaway wasn't possible. He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Smiley, it's a masterclass in ruck work.
The Dogs have got to start roving to the opposition ruckman because he's dominant.
Smiley, just for something different, farms it out. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Yeah, that has to hurt. They've got to get a wriggle on. That's a bit of a waste. Takes a bounce. The Panthers are playing some great footy. It's a good old-fashioned coat hang here. Just has to hit a target. Neal can just about go all the way. They desperately need a goal. Humphrey has slipped behind the defence. He's got another one.
He hasn't missed one yet. He hasn't looked like missing. What a game he's having.
The Dogs have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Smiley, he is simply too good. He ran into a brick wall, just shoveled it out. Terrific tackle. Kicks to space. Anyone's ball. Hill. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Punched away. Ackermanis. Can he mop up? They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
You turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
So a timely goal late in the piece. Smiley, he's worth his weight in gold. Cox, they've given it back. I'm not sure he wanted it. The Dogs are on the mat at half-time, but they've responded very well indeed and given their opposition plenty to think about. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Panthers are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Smiley is teaching him a lesson. Cripps, Smith, Quaynor gathers in the centre square. The Panthers have denied them the corridor. Foot race on the wing. Breaks the line. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. This is good ball movement. Who's front and centre? Humphrey puts the foot down and away he goes. Throws it on the boot and that's a goal.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
The Panthers need to find a second win. Smiley is giving him a bath. Through the centre square he goes. Heads for home. That was never missing.
There was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with it.
The Panthers with a steadying goal. The two big men do battle. Somehow release the ball. Dacos. They're tackling with great intent. Smiley has had his measure today. Mondello takes them on. Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
Panthers are threatening to run away with it now. This has been impressive. Under pressure, Adams takes a bounce. What's he got on offer? Good luck catching him. Adams, it's his world. We're just living in it.
It wasn't long ago this match was right in the balance. The change that's come over it has been stark.
Panthers with 3 in a row now. They're playing well. Smiley, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Adams approaching the 50. He's put the foot down. It's not an easy kick, but I tell you what, he's made it look easy.
He's kicked beautifully at goal today. His confidence must be soaring.
The Dogs need a miracle now. Smiley, this is getting monotonous. Spills out in the tackle. Dean, Adams. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. A second bounce. He could have run in further, but he didn't need to. It's another one.
They're really opening them up. Right now, they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Panthers are in complete control. Adams, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. Hill, centre square, loose ball. He didn't break stride. Provides some run. They've opened them up here. Well played. Lays it off. Coleman. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Has he got enough on it? It's a goal!
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Dogs with a much-needed goal. Adams, a rare win. Cripps, Ackermanis, Spoils, Stengel, Neal. They desperately need this. Has a ping and misses.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Back into play. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Smith. Good disciplined defence. Danger averted, frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
He would have fancied his chances from there. Had to get it out. Neal, steady, drop punt, goal!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Dogs will not lie down. Adams wins the hit out. Cripps is a clearance beast. Hill. Mackay leads his opponent. This is promising, showing some dare. Bontempelli clears the area. Stewart, he wouldn't take no for an answer. Coming. It's loose inside the 50. He's held on too long there. He's generally a good kick. That's an uncharacteristic mistake.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
Going at his second. Haywood couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Smiley, that's careless kicking. Keeps it low. Felt the pressure. Yeah, didn't need to be asked twice. Dean, in he goes. Oh no! He's missed it.
He hasn't got a goal to his name yet. He's unlikely to get one if he keeps kicking like that.
Walker brings it back in. Marshall, he's stopped in his tracks. It's not been his day, that's for sure. Cook with a chance to relieve the pressure. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Searching kick. when one tackle just won't do. Smith will keep coming. They cannot keep him quiet. Mondello got a fist in. Humphrey, snap around the body. It's there!
You just wonder where this was earlier in the match. They're finishing very strongly indeed.
The Dogs will not go away. Smiley has been dominant in the ruck. He's in the clear, so he'll have a bounce. He's having a day out. Loose ball in the pocket. Haywood, is he aware the line was there?
The Panthers are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Same old, same old. Closed him down. Smiley, he's got two already. He's missed.
I'll be hoping the ball isn't whisked down the other end for a goal. It's a bad feeling when that happens.
De Koning, tasked with the kick in. He's hit up the lead. Good hands. De Koning, no easy exit. They're tackling with venom today. Smiley could do this with his eyes closed. Dean, one behind only.
Someone will be taking extra shots at goal at training during the week.
Walker to bring it back in. De Koning works hard to present. The Dogs are finishing with a wet sail. Walker has found some space, picking their way through. Dean with the big fist. He's been dispossessed. Cripps absorbing the pressure. Breaks the line. I've liked his game today. He must have thought he had company. Marshall, good luck catching him. Smith gives away a free for a high tackle. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Stengel, he'll kick this. In he goes. And he has delivered.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Dogs have fought it out. That's a good sign. Smiley, it's been a mighty performance. This is promising, showing some dare. Runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfielders, and he's certainly one of those.
The Panthers really needed that goal just to settle things down. Takes a bounce. Bursts through the middle. Two already today. Can he make it three? You bet he can.
Bit of momentum now. That's two in a row.
Back-to-back wins to start the season, and they're already giving themselves a good platform for a finals assault. What did you make of that match, Harry?
The Panthers will be really pleased with how much ball they're able to win and supply they go to their forwards. It was a quality performance from the midfield that's found great synergy. And I think they're one of the best midfields going around, and they can take the bulk of the credit today.
Okay then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Hart. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon.